Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have an exciting Barbie day. Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Thank you for joining me today. As you can see, who am I wearing? That's right. I am so excited because I have a slew of new Barbies that have arrived. Yeah, and I actually have also some interesting mail time.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So there has been an explosion of Barbies that have arrived at my door. Some of them are brand new, the latest ones. Some of them I'm like catching up, and to be honest with you, like 3 of them, I'm like, do I have that already? Not sure. Overload. That's what that is. Then I have been going back in time and getting some of those Barbies that were nostalgic in some way. So I have one of those to show you. That's great. So it's gonna be a really cool episode. And of course, She-Ra. Yeah. She rocks. Yeah. So this other cool thing that I should tell you is that we have a couple of unveilings to do. Yeah, and one of them is her. I have no idea what she looks like. I have been waiting to do this episode so that we could do it together. Yeah, you probably have seen her elsewhere, but it's a whole new experience. All right, my friends. So where do we start? Oh, where do we start? Yes. So as I was saying, there have been so many that have come recently that I decided to split this video in 2. So there's going to be part 1, and then right after this is going to be part 2. Part 1 is going to be Barbie. Part 2 is going to be Ken. And I am so stoked about Ken because there is some stuff here that I didn't even know existed. The latest one that I haven't even unveiled them yet. So we'll do that together as well. So I am so stoked about this 2-part video. So my friends, let's start with part 1, Miss Barbie. Woo-hoo! Yeah, she been doing some interesting stuff. There's so many Barbies that come out that I sometimes think, okay, if I don't write down like what I need to do to complete a set, I sometimes forget, or I'm like, do I already have that? I get confused, right? So that's why I'm going back into the looks collection. I believe I have all the BMRs, which are my favorite. That's my favorite line. Yeah, so I believe I have them all. So that is cool, but gotta double check. Yeah, so let's start out with, speaking of looks, let's start out with this girl. Now this girl, full body, interesting face. She almost has like a mix look about her. Maybe African-American with some Asian, right? Yeah, there's something interesting about her. This is model number 24. Yeah. Right? Yeah, and even looking at this, I'm like, I know I have him, but I don't remember the other girls. I think I might have the redhead, which is number 20. Yeah, see, I have to double check on that. Yeah, and speaking of which, one of the things that I have been doing is I have been logging, finally, all of my collection. And that has been really helpful in knowing what's in my library, especially the library that I can't see, right? We put stuff away, we put it in our storage, and then we can remember what's there until we open it again. We're like, oh, right? So with that, I think it's a great idea if you have a large collection or even starting a collection to start logging it, right? Another thing that I have experienced is that I also sometimes, when it comes to higher end collectibles, I also print out all the information about that purchase, just in case is a pre-order, especially if it's a pre-order, or a figure gets damaged and you want to know about replacing it or getting it repaired. So that type of stuff is very helpful. So keep that in mind. It's maybe something you want to start practicing. Yeah, pretty cool collection. Yeah. Ah, so this girl here, I realized that she is a remake, a reproduction, and a repo, as we say, number 223. Long hair, crimped, really pretty girl. And this was a set, I don't remember what year it was, but it was a Barbie and Ken. And I already had the Ken, and he had the molded hair, not the molded hair, the rooted hair. Interesting, right? But together, I think that I needed to get her as well. Right? Great photo. Right? And then that's the collection of all the fashionistas. Right? Okay, this girl, I saw the photo of her and I was like, I like the photo so much that when I got her, I was like, oh, think I liked her better in the photo. And then I realized that it's not that that there's anything wrong with her, is that she looks great with her accessories on. The cat eyes, the cat sunglasses, the cat headphones with the cat ears, her kitty with the headphones. I mean, this set's adorable. And this is from Barbie Mysteries, Beach Detectives. And this, I guess, is Daisy Jean. I'm not sure. I guess that's the pet. Let me just make sure. Doll accessories. Oh, so freaking adorable. Check it out. Right? So cute. The outfit, The outfit, yeah. The blouse is kind of cute, but I don't really care for the skirt. However, look how cute she is with it. The cat, so cute, right? And then, sweet. And in this collection, I believe they're showing 4. No. Yeah, I like her. Ah. Yeah, this girl here. This is Fun and Fancy. So I guess it's Fun and Fancy hair. 2 looks and accessories. Oh, I see. So she comes with an extra dress. She comes with a lot of hair accessories, very colorful, very rainbow-ish. Really great heels. Yeah, her pumps are hot. They're sexy. She has extremely long hair. It goes all the way down to the back of her kneecaps. Cute little white boots. Her kitty dress kind of is okay, but it's not as cute as the silver dress. Yeah, adorable. Check her out. Oh. All the different styles you could give her. And there she is in different looks. And that's the other silver dress. Beautiful, right? I know. Cute. That's a fun one. Yeah, I think that children would love playing with this girl. Oh. Yeah, so this girl is so freaking hot. And if I have her doubled, which I'm kind of like surprised if I don't have her already, but I wasn't sure, I am definitely going to unbox one because I freaking love her. I love her purse. I love her little pet within the car. Her bling is perfect. She is, her freaking hair, she's beautiful. And I'm talking about Barbie Extra. And the extra line, when you put it all together, there was some hit and misses. Let's face it, because it was a big line, and I kind of hope to continue it because they were so creative together, just like BMR. They look really good together, right? So as a whole collection, it's hot. It's hot. So this is number 14. See what I'm saying? Yeah. She is way too cute. Yeah, and then they see at the bottom that they show some of the other girls, and I'm like, ooh, which of those do I have? I know. Once again, I logged it, so I'm going to look into my logbook and make sure that I know which ones I'm missing so that it makes it easier for me to hunt them down. All right, yeah. Yeah, and still, the prices of these, some of them already have gone crazy, but I think sometimes you can find a reasonable one. So good luck with that. All right. Oh. Now, speaking of, I'm not sure if I have this one, and I'm like, I want to say that I do, but I'm not sure, but I had to get her just in case because it was a reasonable price, and I was like, oh. From A Wrinkle in Time. I finally have, after all these years, completed the set. Now, you understand, they have been in my cart, and then for years, and then I put in my cart again, years passed by, right? And finally, I was like, you know what? Freaking get it. It's actually cheaper than I expected. And I went ahead and I got Miss Watson. Yeah, interesting face sculpt. Does it look like Reese Witherspoon? Great hair. Freaking fantastic hair. The gown, very interesting. Yeah. Her expression is a little severe. Right, interesting hair. Love the hair. That's great. So, and then I had to get the one that was played by Ms. Oprah. And this one, I gotta say, I almost returned her just because she was a little more expensive than the other one. And the packaging on this one is a little bit weathered, right? So with that, I was like, oh, I'm a little bit torn. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that to some, like, I could live with it. It's not, it's either going to be put away or I'm going to take her out of the box, but I'm not going to display her. So it doesn't matter, right? It's not that important. As far as the resale, it'll still sell. Yeah, because she is, I think of the three, the most desirable one. And this is Mrs. Witch. And they did a really good job with her. I love her outfit. Really, really interesting fabrics, really interesting design. The hair is also fantastic. Love that braid. Yeah, so creative. You know, and I want to give kudos to the stylists of Barbies. When it comes to the hair, you guys do some freaking amazing stuff. I've been a hairdresser for many, many years. And the creativity that I see, for example, on this is freaking phenomenal. And the fact that you have to make, I don't know how many of these were made, let's say 2,000, to look identical, that's freaking crazy. Crazy. So, uh, I bow to you. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, and if you guys don't have any idea what it entails, check out on YouTube. There's a couple of videos that they go behind the scenes of how they make Barbies. Freaking amazing. You would not believe how much hands-on each style gets. Incredible. Incredible. Woo, that's good. Ah. All right, so going back in time. Right, speaking about time. I have been searching out some of the older Barbies but then I wasn't collecting and I didn't know they even existed. All of a sudden I'm seeing one and I was like, oh, she's interesting. And you know, the thing about the older Barbies is some of them are, to be honest with you, a little on the scary side, right? They got a little bit cheap looking and not good hair and like, ooh, a little bit much. So this, around the time that this came out, there was a lot of that going on. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh, this is a little different. She could have gone there, but she didn't. Right? And I'm talking about this one is from, all right, so this was first done in 1966, then 1992, and then 1994. Right? So I'm gathering that this is a 1994. It's a Walmart special edition. And the reason I got it is because I love the whole idea of doing a scene with the girls the girls and the boys, they're going shopping. And they got some, some really cool shopping bags with like name tags on them. So this one, it literally is a great bag of Walmart. And she is dressed like she is going to Walmart. And I think that she is awesome. So check it out. You see what I'm saying? She could be borderline going to the crazy side, but they reeled her in and classied her up, and she's actually very pretty. Right? Yeah, the high ponytail, nice platinum color. The corduroy jumpsuit skirt. Oh, so cute. Right? She even has a nice ring on. I can't see her shoes. But what I think that's funny about this box is that in the back, they have a pot of flowers, sunglasses, socks, and a postcard that you could cut out and put into the shopping bag. Right? So cute. So, so cute. Yeah, so if I were to do that display of my girls going shopping, she would definitely be out of the box for that, right? Yeah, so happy that I got her because that's what I was saying, going back in time. I didn't know she existed, and I saw her, I was like, oh, she could be interesting, and she is. You know what time it is? Woo-hoo-hoo. That's right. It's mail time.
It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Yes, my friends. Yes, my friends. This is the portion of my episode where I show you what just came in the mail. Yeah. So going back in time, speaking of going back in time, there was a girl that was produced by one of the fashion designers. at Mattel's for Barbie, and I believe she was the one that created the first African-American Barbie. Kitty, maybe, right? And she created, or one of the executives there branched off and did Shawnee, right? The African-American Barbie. I have the car, have it where I can see it all the time. I freaking love the box. It still hasn't come out of the box, so, right, very tempting. But then also I saw, like, on the cover, it has a picture of her, and I'm like, do I have her? I wasn't sure. So I started looking it up, and I was like, oh, you know what? It's time for me to start getting some of those characters together because they really are a nice collection. And one of the lines that Shiny did was Soul Train. And so this is Asha. The box is in really incredible condition. I got this through eBay, so thank you, seller. Very happy. This one has stick-on jewels for Asha and you. Love her little outfit. It's all about that belt she's wearing. Yeah, the head cover is great. Her little boots. Yeah, she is throwing it out there. Ready? Oh, isn't she right? Isn't it beautiful? I love that. I know it has a name, I just can't think of it. Oh. Look at that. With a big comb. So delicious. Yeah, and in this one, I love the setup. For the Soul Train collection, there was Asha, which is the one that I just showed you. There's Michelle. There's Jamal. And then Shawnee. Right? So, you know I'm going to have to complete the set. Because together... Oh, and I love that they're all wearing the same style top and the hat. Yeah, Jamal is hot. Yeah. Look at that. Right? And all the girls look different. Yay. I know. Right? Okay, you ready for the first unveiling? Yeah, like I said, it just came in the mail. I said, I'm not going to open it. I'm going to wait till I do an episode on dolls and do it then. But I have been so tempted. So finally, let's open it up. Ooh, you know, like I always say, I love that tissue paper. Oh, wow. Okay. This is also from Mattel. But this is Monster High. And Monster High, when it comes to their Monster High Skeletor collection, Primo, they do a really cool job with the packaging and they're consistent with it. And the creativity of each packaging is really great. Even though it's the same concept, they do a really great job with it. So, and and talking about logging things, I totally forgot that I had gotten the twins from The Shining until I saw that I had them, because those two are freaking amazing. And that's what I'm saying, that they always blow my mind when they come up with these boxes. For example, this is Megan. Look at that. Oh, so good. That is delicious. Right? And then, do you want to see what the doll looks like before I even open it? Oh. Wow. Wow. Now, I have a Megan in my horror cabinet already. And what I love about her is that she's a small girl. Freaking love that. So I am so stoked about having this one because now that's a nice set. Yeah, so let's open her up together so you can see what she looks like. Ready? Ooh, I don't think you're ready. Here we go. is so delicious. Oh, that is so great. I'm gonna pull these side boxes off. Wow. Yeah, and that's one thing I gotta say about the backdrops on this collection is always so good. Yeah, I was just looking at the one for Beetlejuice, and that is in my display case, blows me away. The one from Squid Game, amazing. But this is so fantastic. Yeah, that backdrop is awesome. I mean, to just display her like that in the cabinet is awesome. Wow. That's yummy. Right? Oh, look at her. With the two different faces. Oh. Right? So I'm like, where's the other face? Does this one peel off? Oh, it does. Yeah, that whole face in the front peels right off. Oh, and then her bag is so freaking cool. Yeah, this is so delish. Wow, and then her shoes, her stockings, her dress. Wow, and that bow. Ah. Look at those shoes, right? I mean, that is so delicious. Look at those shoes. Incredible. Her bag. Right? That was fun. Wow. Yay. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're into Monster High, but from time to time, there's a collection that comes out that I'm like blown away. And talking about that's another big line, and there's no way that I could complete any of that. But I do have these special ones that I get, like this one, that I'm so stoked about. So, yay, yay, yay. Oh, my friends. This next time I'm going to show you. I was surprised that they did it. And I was so glad that they did it. Because I was actually just doing some research on it. On the figures, but not knowing that Barbie was going to do it. And then there it was. Now, I know that they also did the set is a set. So I got Barbie, and then I'm waiting for Ken. And I'm talking about Ruby Sunday. Who's that? Who's that? Yeah, Ruby Sunday from Doctor Who. And what I love about this girl is that she looks so freaking different for a Barbie. So I love that. Love that. Everything from her outfit to the box to her hairstyle. Yeah, that jacket is freaking awesome. I love the plaid skirt. Yeah, she is rocking it. And I love the name Ruby Sunday. So delish. Right? Oh, and there he is. And then there's the actress that plays her. So I am going to be the first to tell you that I have never ever watched an episode of Doctor Who whatsoever. And I decided that I had to figure out which was the first one and in sequence, because there are not a lot of Doctor Who's. I think they're like 13, maybe more. I want to start seeing it because I have finally done some reading on it, and I had no idea what it was about. But it had to be something because there are a lot of them, and there are a lot of figures, and some of the old figures that are not out anymore are really expensive. So, yeah, Doctor Who. Oh, this girl here from Inspiring Women. And this is Anna Sui. Now, I saw home decor episode on HGTV or something on her, maybe YouTube. and her design aesthetic in her own home. And it was really interesting because she's very mixed matchy of bold patterns and so on. And then when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's kind of a little bit frumpy-ish. But then I had to start thinking back to her style, and then it made total sense because she has a certain way of dressing, and sometimes it's a little on the peculiar side. So there it is. Now, the one thing that I love about this doll, that if you pay attention, you will see that she's actually holding, I think it's like a perfume bottle. And that is awesome. And then she has her ring on, she has her glasses, and she's all about being black. Like black, 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 black. Right? So very New York, very East Coast. Yeah. And I'm so glad that I got her. And yeah, and I have to look up because I have to see pictures of what she looks like out of the box just so I could get an idea of this dress. Right? So, you ready? Yeah, so the one thing that I notice about her dressing is that she does not accentuate her figure. Right? You really can't see the size of her breasts. You can't really see her waistline. And it's really interesting. That here's an example. Right? Yeah, and I think that she's actually a little bit older than this. Yeah. Yeah, we see the perfume bottle in her hand. There it is. And then the glasses, cool glasses. Right? And I think with the glasses on, that could be pretty hot. Yeah, but she does have beautiful eyes. And I love her lips. And I love the fact that she's showing some teeth. That lip color is delicious. Right? Yeah. Yummy. Inspiring women. Yeah, not the most exciting box, gotta say. Yeah, not very attractive. Yeah, the Inspiring Woman boxes before, they were so beautiful, and all of a sudden they changed the concept, and kind of wish they would have kept the same thing. Anyway, want to do another unveiling? Ooh, who is it next? Okay, so this was a set, and I got one, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the set, so I'm still thinking about that. So, what do you see there? That's right. Happy 80th Mattel.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
From
Happy birthday!
Barbie.
Happy birthday! La 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 la.
Yeah.
It's your birthday!
Oh,
It's your
wow.
birthday! Come on! La 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 la. Birthday!
Wow.
Ta-da! That was good.
Wow.
Do a little polka birthday.
Pictures do her no justice. Yeah. Because in person, she is gorgeous. Her face, her complexion, her earrings, her hairstyle. Once again, the freaking hairstyle, the hair color, that gown, so classy. The gloves that fit. Oh my God, they fit. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, delish. Yeah, I think that the African American girl is so much prettier than the blonde Barbie. That's my opinion. But maybe because she looks so different. She's so rich, so gorgeous. That skin tone. I mean, everything about her. Hey. Yeah, so good. Right? That's good. Wow. Ooh. Are you ready? Finally. She-Ra. Yes, so I am, of course, from Mattel. Right, see how cute. Right? Princess of Power, Master of the Universe. Right? And interesting enough, I don't have a She-Ra action figure that's 1/6 scale or anything above 10 inches. So I'm so stoked that I was able to get her because she sold out pretty quick. Yeah, it's really quick. And then I have a He-Man. I got a couple of other He-Man figures, and I think that she blends in pretty well with them. However, I have not seen her, only photos. And if this is any reflection of what we're about to see when I unbox her or unveil her, that's pretty cool. So, all right, so here we go. Oh, that red is delish. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. Yummy. Oh, so good. Oh, yes. I'm actually quite impressed. And I mean, I have quite a good sized collection, and I see a lot of these figures, and I have so many Barbies as well, and I gotta say that they really did such a great job with her. I love her gold boots. They look like they fit so perfectly. I love that she's so well articulated. Her face is gorgeous. Her lips are beautiful. Yeah, her outfit on point. The bracelets, oh, so good. And then the sword. Yeah, and that cape, oh, that red. Yeah, and the crown, the gold, oh, so delish. Wow. Oh, right? Now if they only come out with the horse. This is so fantastic. Wow. So they make 20,000 of these. Honor of Grayskull. Ha! Yeah. Wow. That was so much fun. I am so glad that these are finally exposed. So my friends, wow, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed showing you. Yeah, that was really cool. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me something. All right, my friends, take care of yourself. Until next time, take care. See ya.